Let's fix your acne in 8 weeks. I made an affordable skincare routine for you to address all 4 causes of acne. That means every product in this routine was carefully selected so that it targets each of those 4 causes of acne. So this is going to be the most well-rounded over-the-counter routine that you can get. I'm explaining every product in this and how to put this in a step-by-step routine that should get your acne so much better in just 8 weeks. I'm Dr. Maren Locke, known here as the Budget Dermatologist. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel for more skincare made simple, fun product reviews, and come say hi on Instagram at the Budget Dermatologist. So let's get into it. So first disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes only, but I'm showing you many of the products that I recommend on a daily basis to treat acne. So let's go through the 4 main causes of acne, and I'm going to show you which product I picked to target that cause of acne. One of the first main causes of acne is a bacteria on the skin called C. acnes, which is short for Cutibacterium acnes. So we need a product to kill this bacteria on the skin. The best over-the-counter ingredient that you can get to kill the bacteria that causes acne is benzoyl peroxide. So in this routine, I have chosen a benzoyl peroxide product that's in a cleanser form. This is the CeraVe Acne Foaming Cream Cleanser. This has 4% benzoyl peroxide in it. You can get benzoyl peroxide over the counter in strengths up to 10%. The higher the strength, the more potential it has to irritate your skin. I like to start low. 4% can get the job done and balance the side effects of that irritation. I specifically chose this cleanser by CeraVe because not only does it have that benzoyl peroxide, but it's in a really great formulation to decrease that risk of irritation. This also contains ceramides and niacinamide, which is another great ingredient that can address a couple of the causes of acne, which I will talk about in a minute. So this is going to target that first cause of acne. The second cause of acne is follicular hyperkeratinization, which leads to clogged pores. In simple terms, this means that your skin cells are not sloughing away like usual. They are more sticky and they get stuck on the skin and get down into the pores and clog them, and that creates whiteheads and blackheads. So I have chosen a salicylic acid product for your routine to help unclog your pores for acne bumps that are already on the skin. This one I chose is by Panoxyl. It is very affordable and it contains 2% salicylic acid, which is the highest percentage you can get over the counter. This is a leave-on solution that you kind of would use almost like a toner in your routine. And the way this works is that salicylic acid, which is a beta hydroxy acid, it's oil soluble. It gets down into the pore and the oil gland where it can help break up that debris and unclog the pore. So this is going to be the most effective type of acid that I recommend for acne routines. I recommend this type of acid over glycolic, lactic, mandelic, all of the AHA or alpha hydroxy acids, which do not get down into the pore as effectively as salicylic acid. So this is my next recommendation. The third product that I recommend in this routine will also address this follicular hyperkeratinization, and that is adapalene 0.1% gel. This is by Acne Free. Many brands will make an adapalene gel. I don't really care which brand you use. Choose one that's affordable and make sure it has adapalene 0.1% in the active ingredients of the ingredients label. So this is going to work to prevent new acne from forming. So we have the salicylic acid to treat the acne that's already there, and we have adapalene to help prevent new acne from breaking out onto the skin. Adapalene helps normalize your skin cell turnover. It helps a lot of things on the skin actually, but it is really good for addressing this particular cause of acne. Now, the third cause of acne is inflammation, and actually all of these ingredients that I'm going to share with you today are anti-inflammatory. They help reduce redness and swelling on the skin. So these are all going to also address the inflammation that comes along with acne. And the fourth cause of acne is excessive sebum production or too much oil production on the skin. And for this, I recommend kind of my secret weapon ingredient for acne, which is Sulfur. So this product, also by Acne Free, is an acne clearing sulfur mask. This has 3.5% sulfur in it. You can find products with higher percentages, maybe up to around 10% sulfur, but again, it can be drying to the skin, so I like to start low, at least in the beginning. You can increase as needed, but this is a great product that will help cut down on the amount of oil and sebum on the skin, and that will help clear your acne. Now, sulfur is actually an ingredient that will treat all 4 causes of acne, so to me, putting sulfur in your routine is a no-brainer. It truly is a secret weapon for clearing your acne. So all of these products were selected to address these 4 main causes of acne. So this is a very well-rounded routine that's affordable, that you can get over the counter. Everything I'm gonna talk about will be linked in the description or on this video. This routine is geared towards teenage acne or that more inflammatory type of acne. Hormonal acne, on the other hand, is a whole different topic of discussion that we can talk about in another video. So let's put this in a routine, starting with your morning routine. Step 1, you are going to use your benzoyl peroxide cleanser. Couple things about benzoyl peroxide. This can bleach towels and clothing, so you want to be really careful about the towels that you are using when you are doing your skincare routine. The other thing I want to mention about benzoyl peroxide is the recent information that has come out raising concern that there may be benzene that is contaminated in some benzoyl peroxide products. My advice on that is to make sure that you have a new bottle of your benzoyl peroxide. Keep it in a cool place. You really don't want to keep it in a place that's going to be heated for prolonged periods of time, and then replace it often if you don't use it every day. It truly is the most effective at killing this bacteria. Now, if you just absolutely refuse to use benzoyl peroxide, or maybe you've tried it before and it just didn't agree with your skin, you can replace it with something like an azelaic acid. But again, I think this particular ingredient will be the most effective. Another reason why I picked this particular product is because it contains ceramides, which is helpful for the skin barrier, but it also contains niacinamide. Now, niacinamide is an ingredient that can help cut down on the oil production on the skin. Again, the 4th cause of acne that I mentioned, this excessive sebum or oil production, niacinamide is great, but rather than using a whole separate product like a niacinamide serum, which can complicate a routine by adding extra steps, it can add extra expense, I like to use a product that has it already in the formulation, like this one. And that's your step 1, you're cleansing your skin with benzoyl peroxide. Then step 2, you are going to use your salicylic acid product. Again, this is going to be the one that helps unclog your pores and get rid of those whiteheads and blackheads. This will go on directly after your cleanser. And then step 3 in the morning, you want to follow that up with a moisturizer and an SPF. Remember, even if you have oily skin, you still should use a moisturizer to help balance your skin, especially because some of these acne ingredients can be drying and irritating to the skin, and a moisturizer will help keep your skin barrier strong and help you avoid these side effects. One of my favorite products for step 3 is by CeraVe. It's the ultralight moisturizing lotion that also has SPF 30 in it. I love this one because it is so lightweight on the skin. People with oily skin types actually really love this. And also it has a matte finish, so that helps reduce some of the shine on the skin as well. And that's it. It's really simple for your morning routine. Now at nighttime, we are going to use a gentle cleanser. Whatever gentle cleanser works for your skin is perfectly fine. Vanicream makes a gentle facial cleanser that's under $10. It's very simple, but very effective, and it is not likely to irritate the skin. So that is our step 1 in our nighttime routine. Step 2 is going to be my favorite product for the whole acne routine that I think is going to be the most helpful, and that's your adapalene product. So you are going to take just a pea-sized amount of this right on the finger, dot it in the entire skin surface and blend it in. This is not a spot treatment. You want to get an even thin layer over the entire surface of the face. And remember, this ingredient is going to be the key to prevent new acne from forming. I think of all the acne ingredients, this one is the most important. And then step 3 in your nighttime routine, you want to use a really great moisturizer. La Roche-Posay makes a double repair moisturizer in a gel cream version that is more lightweight than their classic cream version that is one of my personal favorites. This goes over very well for people who have oily and acne-prone skin. And again, this particular moisturizer is great because it also contains ceramides and niacinamide, again, helping cut down on the oil of your skin. And I chose this particular product again for the formulation because it also has ceramides, but it has niacinamide. So again, helping cut down on the oil production of your skin. So that's your easy nighttime routine. But what about the Sulfur product? So I want you to incorporate this mask 1 to 2 times a week at night when you are taking a break from your adapalene, okay? You don't need to use adapalene every night to get the best results. Taking a few nights off can actually be beneficial for your skin barrier. It allows it to reset and avoid side effects like dryness and irritation. So take a couple nights off a week of the adapalene and you are going to use this mask. So on those nights, your skincare routine at night will be a gentle cleanser. You will use this mask as directed, then you will rinse it off and you will follow it up with your moisturizer, the La Roche-Posay Double Repair. And that is the simple, very easy, affordable routine that includes the 4 most important ingredients you need to treat your acne. Again, this can start to clear up in 8 weeks. Those ingredients, let's just review. Benzoyl peroxide, salicylic acid, adapalene, and sulfur. Now it takes about 8 weeks for this acne to cycle through, so I want you to be as consistent as possible for 8 weeks to really start to get the benefit from all of your hard work. So this is a great complete skincare routine, but you might not want to start this entire routine all at once. In fact, if you don't have any products in your routine right now, I recommend you start this in phases. So perhaps your first phase is just your skin barrier products, your moisturizer, your sunscreen, and your cleanser, okay? So cleanse the skin with a gentle cleanser like this Vanna cream, put on your sunscreen and moisturizer in the day, and put on your moisturizer at night, and just make sure you can tolerate your basic products first. If you're doing well with that, then you can add in 1 acne product, which again, I said this was my favorite and the most important. So I like starting with the adapalene at night. You can only use this a couple times a week if you want when you start to get your skin used to it and avoid those side effects. As your skin gets used to it, you're not getting redness, dryness, irritation, or pain on the skin, then you can increase to adding your next product, and then a couple nights a week, your sulfur mask. So again, start slow. It's not a race. You want to get results without making your acne worse or without getting a lot of side effects. So what if you are trying this routine and it's just not working? A couple options here. First, you can go up in strength if your skin is not having any side effects. Like I said, we started with the 4% benzoyl peroxide. You can go up to 10%. Again, the higher the strength, the more potential irritation it has, but you have room to go up there. You also have room to go up here on the sulfur percentage. This is 3.5%, but you can get masks up to 10%. I will link a couple options in the description of this video. Now, if you've maxed out your routine with these 4 key over-the-counter ingredients and increased their percentages as tolerated, but your acne is still not as clear as you want it to be, the answer is to not go buy more expensive, fancy products over the counter. Chances are those are not going to work if this routine did not work. So in that case, you might have acne that is more moderate to severe, and you might require prescription strength medication. Now, there are a few other acne treatments that you can try over the counter that can help level up your acne skincare routine and get you just a little more clearance. And a lot of these I approve of and think are great to incorporate into your routine, especially the routine I have here. The first is hypochlorous acid. This is a great ingredient that can help kill that acne-causing bacteria. It can decrease inflammation. It's good for your skin barrier. So this is a great ingredient to incorporate in your routine. You can use this in the morning or at night. I also like to recommend certain people take it on the go with them. If you are in sports or you go to the gym, afterwards, you can use this to freshen up to prevent bacteria from going crazy. I'm going to link this one in the description of the video. For back acne or bacne, I love to recommend a salicylic acid spray up to 2%. I'm going to link the one by Naturium that I have used most recently that I really like. That is a great option to treat acne on the chest and the back, as well as a benzoyl peroxide wash that you can use in the shower. I like this by Panoxyl. It goes up to 10%. I will link that one as well. You can also think about using blue light therapy to help improve your acne. You can do this right at home with an LED mask. The one that I use and recommend is by Cure. It has red light for anti-aging and blue light to help target acne. I will link that one in the description of this video. Other things I like to recommend to my patients are pimple patches. You can use these overnight and during the day. They make so many ones that are super invisible now. This helps keep your fingers and hands off the skin. It helps us reduce picking, but it also can help clear up an active acne bump more quickly. And I also like to recommend Clean Skin Club towels. These are disposable skincare towels that are soft on the skin. They do not disrupt our skin barrier and they don't harbor all of this bacteria like our classic towels and washcloths can. So that is another thing you can do to really help cut back on acne causing issues on the skin. I will link those below. So remember, for your acne routine, you have to be consistent and don't be afraid to start slow by incorporating just one product at a time. So tell me, what else do you want to know about acne? We can keep this conversation going. Make sure you are subscribed before you head out. Come say hi on Instagram at The Budget Dermatologist. See you guys soon. Bye.